Take a second to notice your surroundings. It feels completely effortless. You probably assume that your eyes are acting like cameras and that you are experiencing this exact moment, seeing the screen and hearing my voice exactly as it happens in real time. But your brain is hiding reality from you. Before you ever become aware of your environment, your mind is actively editing, deleting, and in some cases, completely hallucinating the details. Human consciousness is not a live, raw feed of the world. It is a highly polished, delayed broadcast designed to smooth over the chaotic, overwhelming data of physical reality. If you assume your immediate experience is completely objective, you remain blind to the mechanism that actively selects which memories you keep and which threats you prioritize. Let's test this right now. Stare directly at the center of your screen. Keep your focus locked and notice the edges of your peripheral vision. They are incredibly blurry. This simulation shows how your field of view actually works. Only a tiny area at the center of your vision is sharp. To compensate, your eyes frantically dart around several times per second, collecting fragments of data that your brain stitches together to fake a continuous, clear picture. There is a physical flaw in the hardware. The optic nerve blocks visual input entirely, creating two distinct anatomical blind spots. These are literal holes in your vision, yet you never see them, because your brain analyzes the surrounding colors and patterns to generate a fake image, filling the void so you never notice the gap. A measurable percentage of the physical space you believe you are observing at this exact second is a biological hallucination. You are seeing a guess of what should be there. This active editing also applies to time. Your conscious awareness lags slightly behind the physical world. This timeline illustrates the delay. When a physical event happens at 0 milliseconds, there is a distinct lag while your brain processes, filters, and interprets the data before presenting it to your conscious mind. Because processing reality from scratch is biologically expensive, your brain acts as a prediction machine. It uses past experience to guess what will happen next, only correcting its model when incoming sensory data provides a significant shock. You can feel this filtering mechanism working right now. Bring your attention to the physical sensation of your tongue resting in your mouth, or the weight of the clothes sitting on your shoulders. Seconds ago, your brain was actively deleting those sensations to save energy. Without this aggressive, predictive deletion of data, the sheer volume of sensory input would paralyze you. Your reality must be heavily compressed to be useful. If the brain is editing your present to save energy, it is doing the same to your past. Most of us treat our memories like a secure archive of video recordings, assuming we can simply play them back with perfect accuracy. But neurologically, a memory is reconstructed every time you recall it. The information is unpacked, altered by your current emotions, and then saved back in a modified state. This continuous rewiring makes the mind vulnerable to forming totally false memories. Simple external suggestions or repeated internal biases can become permanently integrated into your history, as if they were facts. Because the brain edits the past as ruthlessly as the present, your personal history is a subjective draft rather than a collection of historical facts. Reality itself isn't fake, but our biological access to it is strictly limited to the narrow slice of information that aids survival. Other species prove this. When a bee looks at a flower, it sees glowing ultraviolet patterns designed to guide its flight, patterns that are physically there, yet invisible to us. Different biological hardware produces a different version of the same universe. Understanding the brain as a prediction engine changes how you view internal states. Anxiety, for instance, is often just your predictive software over-calculating a threat before it exists, filling a gap in the future the same way it fills the blind spot in your eye. This logic applies to how we interact. When two people disagree, they aren't looking at the same objective facts. They are comparing two different simulations built from two different sets of past data and distinct mental filters. Certainty is a tool the brain uses to create a sense of order. Recognizing that your experience is a constructed simulation allows you to replace rigid reactivity with a genuine curiosity about how your mind, and everyone else's, is